now in the Sokta River. We're now in Kranjska Gora, a small alpine town, northern Slovenia. It's very close to Triglav National Park. There's Julian Alps to my left and the alpine town behind me. We're obviously on a gondola right now going up to get picturesque mountain views. It's surreal because you also have mountain coasters. People are going down on the coaster. That's why you don't see anyone on the downhill gondolas right now. There's mountain biking going all the way down. I see someone on a coaster right now. We're in a very rustic area now. I'm just sitting on like this chair. I mean, what I love about it is the population of this alpine village is probably like 3,000 people. It's tiny. I don't know, I made that number up. Hladná posteľa močí, vsak na svojej strane spí, preponosná svatba, da by se pogledala, ako življenje se obrne, umirijo se strasti, spoznaš da ni bilo vse. But like, yeah, from the coasters and gondolas, you smell that smoke as you come down back into civilization from that hill. Surreal. Here are the Julian Alps, so they look more intimidating compared to the hills over here. Obviously the picture, that's what I like about the nature, where you can't tell much from the video or pictures. Even a vlog doesn't do it justice. I just touched my lens because I thought there was a cover. That's very annoying. Burning wood here. You're going down a coaster with Slovenian signs that are just saying like, don't stop, go faster, don't waste time, don't hold someone else up. Basically no safety regulations. They didn't tell me to put my seatbelt on. I had to do that myself. And you just click go, and it's not just like there's no speed limit on the coaster, but it's also like the ride itself is like an insane route, like with the sharpest turns, and like you're tilted very much. And I mean, I got some great videos when I was going a little slower, but I mean, that's part of like the rustic aspect of this, where it's not commercialized to the point they need safety. Alright, so we're at Lake Jasna. Nobody's in here, but it is a swimming lake. Occasionally. It's raining right now. Otherwise, I would have gone in, but there's nobody in here, so it feels kind of awkward. It's also a very small, cute lake with surrounded mountains all around me. But what I wanted to vlog right now is like a guy randomly offered us pictures, and like I said, it's mainly Slovenians and like the area of tourists. So this guy was like taking our photos, and then he said Sarajevo, Sarajevo, and I was like, oh yes, Sarajevo, where's that? It's in Bosnia, which he didn't know English, I didn't know Bosnian, I guess, or any of the Slavic languages, but he eventually like told us, come to Sarajevo, which is amazing. Okay, so we're now at a beautiful restaurant at Lake Jasna overlooking the lake. It's the only restaurant that overlooks the lake with a view of the mountains. Our location is a dot between three countries: Austria above us to the north, and Italy to the west, Slovenia obviously to the east then, and we're in Slovenia. And this restaurant is just a restaurant of all three cuisines. So they have Austrian food, they have Italian food, which is gnocchi, and I got Slovenian food. It was basically just chicken with some herbs from a local farm, of course edgy, but it's really cool that we're so close to the border of all three. And these are countries that don't share history, right? Slovenia more shares history with Yugoslav and like the Slavic South, but we're at the border with two countries that have completely different histories, or like not that different, but like with the Roman Empire. But You know what I mean. So hidden up here is a Russian chapel, and it was from World War I when Italy and Austria declared war on each other. This path went through, and Russian prisoners of war were buried here. Alright, we're now in the cloud. Fully inside a cloud. No food. No food. They're running away from me. They don't like me, but sheep.
hladna noć. Ti imaš ta cvet, jer jaz ga znam odpret, le z dotiki brez besed.
I'm now in the Socha River in the Julian Alps, or in the valley, in the Socha Valley. There's a Socha River that goes through rapids and it cuts through the mountains. But oh my god, this is so blue, so beautiful. Limestone like carvings, and these cliffs are small. That's why I jumped in just now. But there are parts where they're tall cliffs and the rapids are just going through. But it's blue, it's clear, you can just see the bottom even if it's super deep. Which, by the way, that's at least 10 feet deep, but it doesn't look 10 feet because of how clear and blue it is. It's a vibe. The mountains, oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this, hold on. Oh god, too cloudy. But yeah, trust me, mountains. Mountains. Those cliffs are very tall. I mean, the limestone carvings are insane because the waterfalls are just like every 2 seconds, and the cliffs are, of course, cool shapes. You can tell that the body of water gets higher tide and lower tide, creating weird carvings. Again, mountains all around.
Sanjam o nežnih usnicah, na mojem licu mila. Sanjam o cvetu, ki iskal sem ga zaman, ker zdaj vem, da ti si ta bela lilija.
Okay, so now we're on the main streets at night in Ljubljana, and we're along the Ljubljanica River. It's very bustling, very alive, and it's really interesting because it's at night on a Monday, on a Sunday, and Ljubljana's population is 350,000, and Slovenia's population is 2 million. That's tiny numbers. Yet it still feels alive, it still feels warm, even on a Monday night. There are bridges crossing this tiny river left and right, pedestrian and motorized bridges. And it's really interesting because they're quiet bridges with buskers and singers with no mics and speakers, just singing their voices on the bridges, playing guitar with their dogs, surreal stuff. And then vibrant atmosphere right off of the bridge and off of the river on you know, the side, pubs, restaurants, all sorts of stuff. It's an interesting dynamic, and you wouldn't expect that in a city of 35 or 350,000 people.
What's the meaning of Church of Annunciation?
Notes of peaches, lavender, actually apple. Rumeni Moscato. It's a dessert wine and it's beautiful. Another boat.
Ti si zakrpala ugrize, ki so kače jih pustile, to znaš le ti samo. Ti, ki na glavi nosiš trnje, čakaš da se vse obrne, da zacvetiš lahko. Zame ti bila si prepovedana, zdaj sem jaz tvoj Mars in ti si Venera. Ti si moja skrita muza, ti si nekaj svetega, zdaj te kličem, da me spet poneseš tja. Sanjam o belih lilijah na vrtu mojega srca, sanjam o nežnih ustnicah,